And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K. DA,
Kevin, thanks. 2019.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. L.James out there with Davis. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's P.George. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Embiid, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. The pass to Wiggins. No good on that one. Great D that time from James. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Here's Miracle Man. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And midway through the season, some players going above and beyond. And Steve, is that contract year boost a myth or is it a real thing?
Hey, Kevin, it is a real thing. You see guys more focused. You see guys that's usually not on time. On that contract year, you see guys on their best behavior, and you see some of their best play on the court overall. The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And it's the Warriors' ball. 4-point game. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. From deep. A shot by Curry. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Curry on the wing. Back to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
George against Thompson. Outside Curry. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Stephen Curry, that's a luxury to have a guy that can run off screens and shoot the catch and shoot jump shot.
And you just gotta love Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
GA, let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 points so far.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of matching threes.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. You look at the Pelicans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 3rd in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. Dean comes in for George. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Miracle Man.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
Here's Curry with the three, and Embiid pulls it down. Lakers leading by 5. Loads it up for Davis, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the paint, here's Pascal. He can't hit that time. Good D by Embiid. Here's Davis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. He's got 12.
He's so dangerous when pushing in transition. AD with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability, terrific finish. And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Wiseman. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Pascal. 5 on the clock, and the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Warriors trail by 11. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore's checked in. Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early. Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And they pick up 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pascal against Davis. Pascal, the pass to Oubre. Bazemore for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 15. Here's Poole. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Oubre. Draymond Green is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Poole in at the point. Here's Green, following the basket by Chris Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Poole. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Aggressive into the teeth of the defense. Clay showing he's not just a threat on the perimeter.
Now, here's George. It's a 10-point game. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And stolen by James. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The Warriors pull it in, coming off that loss against the Nets.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, an exercise in frustration.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. And that one drops for him.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Outside, Green. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Down low, here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first. And Smitty, anytime there's a poll for dirtiest player in the NBA, Draymond seems to end up on that list.
GA, in our day, there would have been a lot of us on that list. You know Draymond just wants to win, but it's about just playing hard, and that's what he'll do. He'll do whatever it takes to win. In this league, they're just trying to clean up some of these acts.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. And Lillard subbed in for Paul George.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Warriors trail by 9. On its way from Curry for 2. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I mean, Steph's elite scoring ability plus his relentless approach equals greatness.
Wiseman with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And Wiggins throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
1:35 left in the first half. Lillard finds Siakam over Green. Siakam's shot is off. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
They double team Curry. Golden State moving it around. Wiseman, he's off on that one. Good D by Siakam. Los Angeles leading by 7. Embiid from outside. Cans it from downtown. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
Sinks the three-pointer.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
James, that's a two-pointer. And too long on the shot.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
The Warriors took a big chance on trading for Wiggins. The Wolves were so desperate to get rid of his contract, they added a top 3 protected first-round pick into the package.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Klay Thompson. Curry with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Bazemore on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Drummond. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson it was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
This is what makes Anthony Davis.
And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Paul George. LeBron James is out there with Davis. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Curry, good.
He is at a different level when you start talking about handling the basketball. One of the best to ever do it.
Outside, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Wiggins finds Green. Now here's Curry. Thompson in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Davis, the pass to George. And they double up Embiid. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's James. The Warriors making the shot. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Pass to Wiseman. And here is Curry. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Curry way outside. He It's hauled in by P.George. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right? Yeah. 91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Yes, that goes in.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Lakers leading by 12. Now, here's Lillard. The shot's good.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Wiggins passes to Wiseman. Back to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. He's guarded by Davis. Inside, a reverse, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter. L.A. has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game.
And because of the versatility, Pascal is a guy you can kind of plug into almost any lineup.
Has just enough length, GA, and strength and skill in shooting. Doesn't stand out in one area, but as a whole, he's a difference maker at both ends.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Wiseman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Wiseman's got his third bucket of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Kelly Oubre comes in for Wiggins. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Curry. Now here's Paul. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 1:36 left in the third. Drummond dishes to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Knocked loose. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And Chris Paul is known for his lockdown D. If you aren't careful with the ball, he will swipe it clean.
Pass to Bazemore from past the arc. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green, no luck. Lakers leading by 16. Down low. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Poole, and that one is hammered home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Poole, defended by Paul. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Poole, no good. And it's Rose penetrating. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Rose has got his first bucket of the night.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
Tipped away. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Kelly Oubre out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Eric Pascal. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Bazemore at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Bazemore. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bazemore passes to Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Count it, good.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, easy call. And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
And here is Los Angeles now after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Thompson misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
On the wing, Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
That buttery jumper reigning true. Klay's confidence from range, unbelievable.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. Warriors trail by 15. Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Wiggins. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's LeBron. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 15.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 23.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. The pass to Wiseman. Here's Wiggins, covered by LeBron. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Here's Wiseman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That free throw good from Wiseman. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And James throws it down.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
And so here is Golden State. After the basket by Los Angeles. Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Defensively, all eyes on Clay. Great scorer, but also able to beat you with the pass.
And it's Davis missing. Back to James. Embiid trying to break loose. He feeds it to Davis. Tries yet again. Great tee that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 17. Pass to Embiid. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 28.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
There's 45 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. A second chance effort, Embiid. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Miracle Man, the pass to Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and Dave...